Now to the death of a Dodgers legend. Baseball fans all around the world mourning the loss of Fernando Valenzuela.
The legendary pitcher known as El Toro died Tuesday at the age of 63.
Valenzuela delivers. Through ball. Got him swinging. Fernando Valenzuela in his first big league start pitches a shutout.
He first burst onto the scene with the Dodgers in 1981 as a rookie sensation, sparking what's known as Fernando Mania.
His death, of course, comes as the boys in blue now are preparing to open the World Series on Friday night here at home against the Yankees. We have live team coverage. Elena Abovian spoke to fans, but let's begin with Crystal Rich. She's live in the studio now with more. Crystal?
Rick Scher, this is a huge loss for our community. Fernando Valenzuela was not only a superstar on the mound, but a cultural icon who came from humble beginnings. He was born in a small town in Mexico. Growing up, he and his 12 older siblings helped their parents on a farm. Baseball was just something fun with his family, until his skills caught the eye of a local Mexican team. He continued to play for various teams in Mexico, growing his skill set, before the Dodgers officially signed him in 1979 when he was 19 years old. Valenzuela, he went to become a 6-time All-Star and a 2-time world champ with LA. But what happened in between was special. His incredible ability on the mound not only wowed fans, he inspired the Los Angeles Latino community, bringing a whole wave of new Dodger fans to Chavez Ravine. He was a symbol of hope and gave many someone to look up to. I recently spoke to former Dodgers Ron Cey and Jerry Royce on their time with Fernando.
He made fans, he created fans who were never baseball fans in countries that don't have baseball teams. And because of that, there is baseball now. He's inspired kids that never even wanted to play baseball. There's Jackie Robinson's legacy that's a lot different, but it's along the same lines of what Fernando has left.
Fernando lit up the Hispanic community. They now had a player that they could come and watch and thrive off of. And the fact that he was successful made it all the better. He made a lot of people become baseball fans, especially in the Latino community.
We'll have more with Ron and Jerry on the life of Fernando later on in the Ford Sports Final. For now, we'll send it back to you both.
Crystal, thank you very much. And around the Southland, we found many Angelenos who fondly remember Fernando Mania back in the early 80s.
KTLA 5's Elena Abovian joining us live from Boyle Heights now, where they are paying their respects tonight. Elena?
Good evening. Well, Fernando Valenzuela remembered in a very big way here in Boyle Heights. Just take a look at behind me at this memorial. It is growing by the minute. Fans are coming by, leaving flowers, lighting candles, also writing special tributes on this wall here. For example, this one here that says, "Heroes get remembered, but legends never die." Now, if we pan up just a little bit, you will see on the side of this apartment building here in Boyle Heights, there's a mural already in the works. This is by Robert Vargas, the same artist who painted the Shohei Ohtani mural. Well, he says this is going to be ready just in time for the Dodgers legend.
I have co-workers who said that they started following the Dodgers because of him, because you know how they were upset because they took off all the barrios to build the Dodger Stadium, but they were, excited to start following the Dodgers because of him.
It's a sad mark on LA's history, which one man can be credited for helping heal. Fernando Valenzuela, the Mexican-born phenomenon for the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Valenzuela delivers. Through ball. Got him.
When Valenzuela took to the mound on opening day in 1981, it was the start of Fernando Mania.
I was in high school in 1981, and when he was became a new Dodger. And upon that, I was a football player. He influenced me to want to play baseball.
Valenzuela had arrived as an unknown immigrant on the team, but he would soon dominate the game, inspiring LA's Latino audiences.
He didn't just do a lot for the Mexican community. He did a lot for baseball. He brought the community together, whether you were black, white, Asian, didn't matter.
Fans from all ages and backgrounds feeling the loss of the Dodger legend around Olvera Street today, where Dodger gear can be seen hanging everywhere.
Because it showed people who came from Mexico that they can do anything, and that was really cool for my family.
And in Boyle Heights, a new mural dedicated to Fernando Valenzuela already in the works.
Fernando Valenzuela moved all of us to a very high level of understanding of ourselves. That's what he gave everybody.
Gave everybody a chance to feel included, bridging the cultural gap in baseball and in Los Angeles.
You look to the downtown and you see Ohtani. You look to East LA, Boyle Heights, you'll see Fernando. He was an inspiration, a unifier, a humanist of the highest level. I adore that he lived and that we got to have him.
And back out here live, according to the artist, he says the mural will be ready just in time for Fernando Valenzuela's birthday, which is November 1st, also Dia de los Muertos, and Game 6 of the World Series. That is the very latest. I'm Lena Bourbon reporting live here in Boyle Heights, KTLA 5 News.
Alina, thank you. And KTLA will have continuing coverage as tributes pour in for Dodgers legend Fernando Valenzuela. And you can see them all on KTLA.com and also on the free KTLA 5 app.